Hello, it's Thursday. Hello, my kiddos. Hello, my friends. How are you? Stay tuned. The Yovy D show is about to start right now. This is the Yovy D show, and my show is about the chronicles of a corporate media in broadcasting to an entrepreneur in podcasting. Join me. The theme today, our topic will be the topic of this podcast is love versus career. So I will tell you that my experience has been pretty much deciding career on the forefront of love. It happened to me at 26. It happened to me at 36. It happened to me. Pretty much it's been kind of the pattern where going back, once I was offered the opportunity to start in broadcasting as an intern, I had to set aside and put love on the back burner because I don't know if I have been explaining this to you guys, but I come from very humble beginnings. I come from a one-parent home. My mom was a single mom with 2 jobs, and my family has been immigrating to this country quite a while. So with that being said, education was really the top priority and the forefront. And to my millennials, the truth of the matter is I went to college. I completed my bachelor's. Then I followed with a master's and all of that. And, I don't know about you, but I have student loans. And, and it's a responsibility. But mainly as a woman of color, Afro-Latina and everything, is that I knew that my life was going to be different from that get-go. And I please know that I respect and all the people that have been, involved in my life, in the walk of my life. I have learned, I have been blessed, I have, crossed paths, and I really, truly, the best thing that I can give you is don't have any regrets. I really don't. I think I definitely made the decision that was appropriate for me to take at the time. And with great risk as I say, come greater responsibilities. And I really would not change anything when, I had to make that decision. Would I have loved somebody to be on board with me, grow with me along the way? Meanwhile, I was doing the career, the job, 2 jobs sometimes at a time, everything. Of course, I'm telling you, we so underestimate the power of a couple. Well, there's a power of a couple that if you guys are in the same mindset, you can be very powerful and really achieve a lot of great things. But if you're not in the right relationship, it also can tear you really, truly apart. And that's where I am right now. I remember when I had to do that decision in broadcasting, I had to break up my engagement. I did. I had to set that aside and say, it's too early for me. I cannot do this right now, or be domestic, or, have a family at that time. And later on, again, the opportunity came and it was great. But I had that second example about 2 couples that we didn't came together to meet each other's need and what we needed, and pretty much everybody knows about long distance relationship, plus career, plus everything else. And even with the blessing or with the great things about technology, I don't care what you say. Long distance relationship is costly, is heavy, is a mental. It is a strain. Can it work? Yes, it can work, but it takes from both people to give everything in order to make that work. Been there, done that. Moving along. And when I made the decision of leaving Miami and coming to LA, it also happened to me again. As a matter of fact, I had a story where, basically I was in 2013, 2011, going back and forth here, like 2 years single, and then suddenly this person comes back into my life, and I was like, God, really? At this moment when I'm not working or when I'm getting rid of everything, and I did a short sale on my house, and all of this happening at the same time, and then love knocks on your door again, and I'm like, no way. But then, as I said, I got the offer to come to LA. I definitely talked to him about it, and he was very supportive. But then we became a long distance, and then it became really hard. We tried to hang in there for like a year, but then we really had to set apart. We had to part ways and go. I ended up staying in LA and actually working abroad, and he ended up staying in Florida. But it takes two grown adults to make that decision that is healthier for each other. That's the key about it. And if you're in a cross path or crossroad deciding, I think for women it's a little bit more difficult than men, because again, this is my humble opinion and observation. Men really don't foresee anything until they get their finances and their career or life together. For us women, is like the biological clock is there, and it doesn't matter if you do it then, if you do it now. You have to kind of juggle everything at the same time and try to achieve the priorities that you want. For me, my priority was survival and making sure that I could be able to take care of myself with or without a partner. That's where I come from. That's what I learned from my mom. This is what she told me. Don't ever depend on anyone in giving you anything. Guys, my kiddos, love will show up when it's supposed to show up. Remember, you cannot hurry love. You definitely have to take care of yourself. Get your coins right. Get your money right. Get your mind right. Get your education right. Do everything that is possible. I still am a hopeless romantic. And I'm going to leave it like that. Happy Thursday to you guys. Take care. If you're working late, thank you for listening. If you're working early, thank you for listening. I'll see you next week.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.